everybody, welcome back to Tracked and Tested. I hope you're all well, and I'm here with...
How do?
Jay yet again. But today he's brought something of his. Last time, you know my channel's mainly 00 and N-gauge. Well, Jay decides to not do things by half. Hence this box. So for this video I'm going to say take it away, Jay, and educate me on what you've got here.
I've got a G-scale locomotive. It's a German Saxon State Railways Saxon Mayer, I believe. I'm not too up on all the information on the prototype, the original, but this is a 45mm gauge model. It's made by a company called LGB, and it's very nice.
So G gauge means garden, or
yeah, garden rail. Well, it can be inside. It can be anywhere. You've got room for it, really.
but it's quite a big scale, as you can tell. Oh, look at the size of this box. The box, I can hardly get it in the screen. Look at that. It's massive. Right, so, crack it open. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this is pretty. You'll see it in a sec. Oh wow. This is impressive. Fair play. Look at this thing.
I don't think we can do through the beard with this.
I don't. No, no. Through the beard's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen with this.
It'll be more like through the face, I think. But hey, look at that.
So there you go.
Yeah. So this is
LGB Saxon Mayer.
Is this from the Hearts Railway?
No, it's not. To be honest with you, I'm not overly sure what railway it runs on in Germany.
There it is. Let's bring it into shot. Look at this. And just move the camera slightly. There we go. Look at that. So tell us a bit more then, Jay. What is it?
Well, basically,
Apart from being a locomotive.
It's a steam engine. No, it's a compound. So compound meaning it uses the steam twice. You've got a high pressure set of cylinders and a low pressure set of cylinders. So the steam is then put into the high pressure. Then as it exhausts the high pressure, it goes into the low pressure. And the low pressure cylinders tend to be bigger because once the steam's been used, it hasn't quite got the same power. Hence why you get triple expansion engines that have got a really small cylinder at the front and a massive like dustbin lid size as the third one, because the steam is expanded so much. So to get the same power, you need a bigger piston. Something along them lines, I think.
That's amazing. This thing weighs a ton when I picked up the box. Fair play, it really does.
It is. It's not a mallet or mallet, however you pronounce it. It's a Mayer.
Mayer.
Well, mallet is, if I remember rightly, the back locomotive, as it were, is fixed to the whole of the frame, but the front one can articulate. But this one, both of these, can articulate. I'll just put that over there, as you can see. So which means it's a Mayer, so slightly different design.
The detailing on this, by the way, is absolutely fantastic. So this is electric then?
Yes, it is track-fed electric.
Look at the detailing on it. And this, sorry to change subject. I mean, I'm quite excited to see this. I'm not going to lie. So this is this narrow gauge?
Yes, it is narrow gauge.
So this is narrow gauge.
Yeah, I think because in the continent, especially in Germany, everything is metric. So it's I think the line that it runs on is something like 750mm. That and Imperial, it must be close to 2 foot. I'm not entirely sure about looking at a ruler. I can't quite remember now. But it's narrow gauge. I think they made these locomotives in quite a few different gauges as well, just to fit the different lines.
Look at it. Look at it. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
I do believe it is in Saxon livery, or LGB's depiction of
Saxon livery.
Saxon
I'm
livery.
with you. Oh, this is amazing. So you can see a little driver in the cab there, look. Look at that. So this has been electric then, it's track fed, so this runs on pickups?
Yes, it's got it's got quite a lot of pickups actually.
Ooh,
have a look at it. Right. So we have a look at that.
You'll put it back in the box so they can see it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea, wouldn't it?
It's actually quite a good height, this.
Not bad, that. Right. So basically we've got these shoe pickups here, and they pick the current from the track. Also every reel has got a little brush that brushes up against the back edge.
So like
flange.
like a standard below sort of thing?
Very similar, yeah. Apart from the difference, obviously, it's got a skate,
Yeah.
a shoe,
Yeah.
which does two things. One, it sort of takes the rubbish off the track a little bit, especially with it running in the garden. And two, it just gives it a bigger electrical footprint.
Wow.
So basically, you imagine like some locos, some of the really small locos struggle to go across track because the electrical footprint is very, very small, whereas this thing's incredibly large. So you could have no current coming into this section, but this current section's got current and it will move. And you know the electrical footprint of this is quite big. So
And I'm assuming as well, but with it being articulated on both sets of wheels, you can go quite round quite tight radius curves.
very well. LGB famously make every single locomotive, I believe. Maybe wanted to do special ones that they don't, but all the ordinary locos like this one can go around a radius 1. Off the top of my head, I can't quite remember what radius that is, but it's LGB's track system. They do it in radius 1, radius 2, radius 3, and then they go to radius 5. But every loco they sell and every piece of rolling stock they sell can go around a radius 1 curve, so it is very tight.
Jay does have a channel, his own YouTube channel, with this actually running. I will leave a description for that in the comments below if you would like to see that. It is quite impressive. Thank you for doing that. I'm hidden behind the cab. It's absolutely amazing. That is fair play. Very impressive. And this not live steam, because live steam means it runs off coal. I know this is electric, but it's got steaming capabilities, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, that's the steaming capabilities. It's got a smoke unit in the chimney as well.
That's what I was looking. That's the word I was looking for. Smoking unit.
All the lights on the front of the engine work. All the lights on the back of the engine work. It's got a cab light as well.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I never spotted that before.
Yeah, a little cab light, and it's it's a nice model. It's a very reliable model actually. A lot of people look at these things and think, why do they cost so much? But when you actually get involved in running and having fun with the Garden Railway, you realise why they do. And the simple reason is reliability. These things, I think LGB have cornered the market with reliability as regards running conditions and that you put the locomotives through and what they do. I mean, this thing has been around our garden miles literally, and you stick it on the track and not a problem.
That's fantastic.
You just have to keep on top of cleaning them and making sure, a bit of servicing, taking the covers off, making sure the motors are fine and things. It's just stuff you do with any model railway really. It's just slightly bigger.
That's great to see.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. You brought some other stuff for us to have a look at as well, haven't you? So you've seen the loco. Shall we see what it pulls? So, just move this out of the way very, very, very carefully. There we go. Look at this. So,
this is some of the coaching stock.
some
Some of the coaching stock we've got. We've got quite an extensive layout. It has to be said.
As I said, I'll leave a description for his. I'll leave the description for his channel in the comments below.
Yeah.
They're a bit big, these, and I only record on a phone, as you know, because I don't have the money to actually buy proper equipment yet. So this is the biggest thing railway related, apart from real, obviously, that I've actually reviewed or looked at. So anyway, sorry, I digress.
No, you're right, mate. So this is a Saxon liveried coach, LGB again. It is, I think it was a slight limited run of these, which I bought to go along with my locomotive.
Sorry, everybody, just move the camera slightly. There we go.
And yeah, it's a same again. Lovely carriage.
This does not weigh up that much actually compared to the loco. It's actually rather light.
Yeah, I mean the detailing. What you've got to remember with all of this LGV stuff compared to 00, you look at something like a 00 West Country or something, or a Bachmann, a standard tank or something. The detail is extremely fine, and there's a lot of small intricate parts on this. But when you start running stuff in the garden, especially on this size and this scale, you are likely to break things because of trees and twigs and leaves and plants and stuff. So these things tend to be quite robust, and they're sort of built in such a way that they won't break. Well, I mean, you have to be a bit of an idiot, really, and you have to have a really bad track for them to do something serious. But they are built in such a way that they're very, very user-friendly, actually, and they're incredibly simple things, but they are very nice at the same time, and they're lovely detail models. I'll just have a look at the bogies. On all LGB stuff, you tend to have, if I can do it in this shot, you tend to have quite a lot of, there you go, axle articulation. So if your layout has got, not the most, even of track,
with the road being run in the garden, you wouldn't have really.
LGB can, the LGB stuff certainly accounts for that, and you have to have really bad track for stuff to derail. But actually, you can get your track set up really good, a nice, straight, level, flat. It runs beautifully. It really does.
This is incredible. Honestly, I've never seen anything like this before. It's absolutely amazing. So
that's that one. This is. Sorry for the lack of information on the railway in question, but I'm not very good at finding out stuff with you. And this is another one I did. It's a dinky one. It's a lovely little thing.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah.
I like this quite a lot actually. Very light as well, but
it's lovely. And that's the same again. That's a four-wheeled Saxon coach. I might be wrong, but I think that the sort of Saxon livery era we're talking about, I think he's late 1890, 1910, that sort of period, I think. I might be wrong. I think we're talking that sort of very, and it's, there's another one. Get the buggy right. There we go.
There we go. Which livery is the Saxon as well?
Saxon, yeah, they're all Saxon livery LGB coaches.
Okay. That's nice. It's pretty much the same as the other one.
Yeah, just a few decals on it that are slightly different.
Yeah.
I mean, I have quite a few. Well, I've got a very extensive collection of LGB and Garden Railway related bits and pieces. Anything that.
Sorry about that. I had to plug my phone in for a bit. Anyway, as you were saying.
Yeah, it's. This one's the same as the other one, same details, just the paint and the decals are slightly different numbers and bits and pieces on it. In fact, because I own quite a lot of LGB bits and pieces, rolling stock and Garden Railway related bits, I've actually got a friend of mine who runs a company called Endon Valley Decals.
I'll leave a link to the website.
Yeah, they have.
And I'll leave it in the link below if anybody's interested.
They're on Facebook as well, and they do custom decals and all sorts of stuff. But if we have a look now, all LGB stuff. These, it's hard to do it when your hand's in the way of the camera, really, isn't it?
Yeah. There you go.
Basically, all the gates and things open and close and shut and do whatever. The doors, so we can get it. Just trying to get your finger in there to do it. Oh, this is professional, isn't it? There you go. Doors close.
Oh, yeah.
He says.
Doing it in reverse, aren't you? There you go. Yeah.
There you go. Doors close and all this, and
wow.
And the roofs come off very easily, so you can easily. Excuse me. You can easily, detail them inside and put carriage lighting kits in, which I shall be doing at some point.
Ooh, I'd like to see that.
Making my own light.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that one.
Okay.
And we have got another one somewhere.
Ooh.
So I've got another two.
Another two. Oh, this is nice. I like this one. I quite like this one. You'll see why. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah, I've got locos as well on this one. Look at that.
Yeah. This one is, I can't remember who we got this off now. There's a company, who make these using the chassis. Now, it's got what's known as a Yukida chassis. Now, I think when LGB went bump, they got quite a lot of the moulds were old hand and whatnot. And I think they got sold or taken away or something happened. Anyway, a company in China started producing these coaches very similar to these. And so there's a company in Germany who took the base model, which is very cheap, and then retrofitted it as a baggage van.
That's
Like this
amazing.
one. So this one was, I think it's Field Barn, I think the company was. I can't remember now. It's been a while now since we've had this one. But this one's the same if you look at the... Right, let's move this one out of the way. Can I just stick that on the
Yes, certainly.
floor? No. Well, this one's the same. It's got the drop down tread plate for walking across.
That's what I was playing with a minute ago.
Gates open on this one as well, as you can see. Doors
What
open.
are these for here?
Right, these little things. This is something else I haven't researched yet. Terrible, I know.
Professional.
It's a Heverline braking system. Some peculiar braking system involving cables and pulleys going across from each wagon or each coach to each coach coming from the loco. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but it's some sort of cable operated braking system they used back in the day. And you'd often see a picture of all these little pulleys and just cables drooping across the whole lot. So how it looks I don't know, I shall find out for another video.
Yeah, please do, because I'd be interested. Or if you do know, please leave in the comments
Yeah,
so that we can learn.
Someone's going to know,
Yeah, because again, tracked and tested, I'm learning on this channel. So, completely learning, so.
So yeah, and this one's the same, you know, it's a very nice coach.
That is, yeah.
Metal wheels, they've all got metal wheels, I think they run better with metal wheels.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, it's a very nice thing. It's good fun hobby actually. The right size, they run well, and it's
I just don't have the room.
They need a lot of room.
Yeah, so I'm going N-gauge.
Yeah.
I've only got a small board. I've only got a small board. So N-gauge it is.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, on our layout we run prototypical trains. So each train, you know, if each carriage is roughly about 2 foot long. So, you know, by the time you've got about 5 or 6 carriages and a loco, you're talking a fair length, you know,
Yeah, you
10
are.
to 12 foot in some cases, a bit longer.
Again,
So
I'll leave his videos in the description below. They're worth watching.
yeah, it's a nice line that was. Nice line.
Yeah, they are.
So yeah, there you go.
Right. Well, it's been a pleasure having you on, as always. Thank you for showing us these. What I plan to do in the future is a little special. I might... Oh yeah, I've got to bring this back in shot, haven't we? There we go. What I plan to do, if Jay lets me... Oh, you've got a... Not a light, you've got a steam one, haven't you?
Your live steam one,
Have
yes.
you got a live steam? Ooh.
Yeah, so I've got an Acicraft Linton and Barnstable 262.
Can you bring that next time? So we can have a look.
Possibly. Might give it a run on your draining board.
Oh yeah, that would be nice for the channel. Fair play, seeing a live steam loco this size. Anyway, so as I was saying, I plan to have a little, if Jay will let me, and I'm sure he will, little odd running session. Not in this video, but the next one. I'm going to run G-scale around the outside in the living room. I'm going to run 00 scale, and then in the middle of that I'm going to run the N-gauge. So we can have 3 different sizes running at once, and I think that'll be quite interesting to see actually. It'll be different, yeah. That will be very interesting to see, so you can see the size and scales.
Yeah. Well, just quickly go and get a 00.
Yeah, I'm just going to get a 00. Hang on, jump cut, and I'll be right back. Okay, so quick jump cut. So here's a bit of a size comparison for you. So this is N-gauge. This is what I started doing because of lack of room.
Yeah.
Okay, you've seen me review Thomas stuff before. That's 00 scale. By the way, these two will be in a future video very soon. Keep your eye out for that. And then this is G-gauge.
Now we
Quite a considerable difference.
just have a look at that.
God, look at that for comparison, eh?
It's fair comparison, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I plan to have this running on the inside, middle, and outside, and we'll do that in a future video.
Yeah, it'll be a bit of fun, that actually.
Yeah, it will be, won't it?
Yeah, it will be a bit of fun.
So, as I was saying, thank you very much for bringing these to show me.
No bother.
I've never seen anything like this before, actually, to be fair.
Yeah, it's a bit obscure for this country, I must admit. Yeah.
I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
It's something different, and everybody's railway is different. You know, you model to how you want to model.
Yeah.
You know, nobody can ever tell you different.
No,
Yeah.
no.
You know, it's what you want and what you enjoy, and that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I personally love German stuff. I think it's
I've just
very
thought
nice.
these two are small enough. Do you want to pick one up? Couldn't leave her through the beard out, could we, eh? Through the beard. Gotta have a bit of fun, yeah.
I got a beard.
Right, so thank you very much for coming on, Jay. It's been an absolute pleasure. Keep an eye out for the next video. Please like and subscribe, okay? And also please like and subscribe his channel. He's got a few things on there that are quite interesting. As I said, I'll leave that in the description
I
below.
want to do that.
Yeah, feel free. You know, like, subscribe, comment. Please leave your comments. You know, I'd like to know what you think.
Press the bell icon.
Press the bell. I always forget that.
That's what the YouTube is saying it.
Yeah, press the bell. Press the bell. Yeah. So thanks very much, guys, and we shall see you soon.
TTFN.
Bye. Hit the stop button.